Yes. You know what?
Too bad it's one Porsche.
No.
Too bad it's one Porsche.
Well.
I'm sorry, you can't expect me to take this seriously when the chorus is two baddies, one Porsche. I was disappointed when I first heard this. It was better than Sticker, but I used to love all NCT 127's title tracks pre-2021, so it's been a rough couple of years. Heechan sounds angelic as always though, his part wins me over. Then there was the time during a seminar at uni. For context, I'm a psychology student in my 5th year, when our teacher was doing an ACT exercise with us. So that we got to try it on ourselves before using it with any clients. And he said something along the lines of, now pay attention to what's going on in your mind. And let any thoughts just float by, to which my brain decided to conjure up the image of NCT in a car driving across my mind whilst singing two baddies, one Porsche. And having only slept like 4/5 hours, I deserve an Oscar for not bursting out laughing at that. So anyways, two baddies, one Porsche.
Too bad it's one Porsche. 너가 날 본다면 알잖아. 우린 같이 say goodbye rainbow shades.
Honestly, seeing how I loved every single song of their debut EP, beating that wasn't going to be easy. I am still very intrigued by their concept and how they let their music videos tell a story instead of being glorified performance videos. Ditto doesn't sound like anything I've heard before. To me it has a soft and mystical vibe which their MV definitely showcases. I never thought the song was bad, but I can't say it was a song I gravitated towards or purposely put in my queue because I wanted to listen to it. With that said, after realizing it belonged on my chill vibes playlist, I have fallen in love with it. Ditto has reminded me that a song doesn't have to instantly grab your attention, have an addictive hooking factor, or be versatile for it to be a good song. To me, personally, a good song is one that fills a purpose, whether that be to tell a story, hype you up, make you feel something, or fit that one specific mood. Ditto didn't have to be that insane song that you couldn't get out of your head. Ditto didn't have to be the most magical day at Disneyland. It could be buying ice cream from your local supermarket and having a mini picnic in your small hometown with someone you care about. Because life isn't all about grand and extravagant items and experiences. Lyrics and music video aside, to me Ditto has that calming and comforting feeling you get from being around people you feel safe with. 𝓋𝒾𝒹𝓈 is one of my alt groups, and I literally have this album on display in my room, but let's be honest. I didn't love this when it first came out. I thought it was good, yes, but I thought it sounded a bit too bland and mediocre, like any other girl group could have put that song out. The lyrics are okay, nothing outstanding in a good or bad way. I did though like the song a lot better than the music video, because how dare you say this MV is good? It's so bad I don't even have words. Like, what the actual fuck is going on and what is it supposed to be? It honestly looks like they just tried to throw together a bunch of cool scenes for the flash factor and it all failed miserably. To prove my point, why is Mashiro holding a random screwdriver in a kitchen? Why is Young Yoon just chilling on the side of a building? WTF, where did that helicopter come from? Why is Bae performing with a sword? Why is Hikaru just rolling around on an office chair with colorful guns in her hands? Why is Daeyeon just holding a pink firearm? Xiaoting is stretching and doing martial arts. Chihyun is literally just standing in front of a tank. Yesia is eating a pizza trying to look intimidating with her cutlery whilst looking like an adorable pink cutie. And then there's Yujin just riding on a motorcycle. Okay, but music video and lyrics aside, I've come to realize that this song slaps. I don't care about the MV or what anyone else says, this song gets me hyped. The more I listen to it, the more I like it, and I've also realized that it isn't that bland and indeed does have that 𝓋𝒾𝒹𝓈 vibe. So respectfully, I was wrong on my first impression. The MV still sucks though. I think I've talked about this before, but as per my first impression and reaction to the song, go watch my old video winking face. To sum it up, I liked it. I just didn't see it as anything special. It was good, but nothing memorable. But boy was I wrong. This was released in 2021 and I still can't get it out of my mind. The best English debut in all of K-pop. Fight me. The feels give me the feels because it's so good. I'm even gonna go as far as saying it is one of their best releases ever. Ooh, you have stolen my heart. Oh yeah yeah yeah. I remember being very confused about this song when I first heard it. I thought it was better than Blessed Cursed, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. I obviously thought that they killed it. I mean, it's 𝑁. The boys go off like their rent is due. I also appreciated the references to BTS and their earlier days, because the song always reminded me of old school BTS, but there was something about it that just made me meh. Though I can't quite put my finger on what. But sometimes I need some time with a song to let it marinate, and only then can I appreciate it for all that it is. That's what happened with this one. And no, that does not mean I force myself to like or listen to said song. I don't remember listening to this like at all when it was released. I wanna say it was sometime in late 2022 that I found my way back to this song, and now, I was able to see it in a whole other light, because now it slaps. No, it isn't the song I put on just whenever. Similar to Ditto, it has its moments and occasions, but for those, it fits perfectly. Can't lie and say I didn't find the whole K-pop community making a meme out of J Park's dance moves very entertaining though. Prime time comedy. I'm not going to lie, I've never stan 𝓂𝓊𝓈. I'm just a casual listener, but I never got the hate this received. My first impression of the song was that it felt pretty underwhelming. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't something I gravitated towards either. I'd say I remained pretty neutral. I don't know when my view began to change, because as a casual listener and with my original stance, this hasn't done a very drastic transformation. With time I've just come to appreciate it for what it is, not what I nor others thought we wanted it to be, and that is a beautiful song sung by beautifully talented girls.
Yes, I know, yeah, 넌 beautiful monster. 넌 날 아프게 하고 또 치료해. Yes, I know, yeah, 넌 beautiful monster.
This one is going to be interesting, because this song is interesting. Even at first listen I was impressed by their dedication to the theme. The song sounds very unique and definitely stands out in the crowd. At first I thought it was a fun concept, but then again I also thought it was a bit much. I don't know how to explain it properly, but it sounded a bit messy and too loud, if that makes any sense. This is another song I haven't actively searched out, but as long as a song isn't too bad or hard to listen to, I still have it in my bigger playlists. And through Spotify's natural shuffle I occasionally listen to it. This one has more of a dramatic change because I remember I used to skip it when it came on. Then over time, I must have heard it in the background whilst doing something else, because suddenly the faults that had annoyed me were gone. Now I just love how fun and playful it is, because music doesn't always have to be so serious. Let it be unconventional, loud, noisy, experimental, and break the norms of what music is supposed to sound like. It's all a subjective opinion anyway, and everyone won't agree with you. But honestly, imagine how boring it would be if everyone had the same tastes and likes. What a bland world we'd live in then. Anyways, limbo limbo leave. Limbo limbo limb. Let's do the limbo. So, here we are. I still remember the first time I saw the music video and how I felt a sting of disappointment, because I didn't think it was as good or memorable as in the morning. Still good, but underwhelming. That was my first impression, and thank God am I glad I was proven wrong, because who gave me the right to think this was generic? This song slowly infiltrated my brain until I couldn't get it out. For a while it was like this was flowing in my veins, and I'm not even going to get into how obsessed I was with the instrumentals to this one because then we're gonna be here for a while. I will never get over this song. I miss Loco. I was loco for not realizing how good it was at first listen. I was deceived, but now I am just loco for loco. Go loco in the comments with songs you've changed your mind about with time, and what it was that made you realize you had been so wrong before. Okay, here's the thing. Like with many of the previous songs on this list, I never hated this song. I was admittedly a bit confused hearing it for the first time and was unsure about some of the parts, but I still really liked it. And then I sadly let myself be influenced by others who said this was trash or just plain cringy, which made me start to question my own opinion. Is it really that cringy? Am I cringy for liking it? Do I like it enough to be able to defend my opinion? It's honestly so sad how others have such an easy time spreading so much negativity and hate about something as small as how enjoyable a song is, and how that can make you start to feel so unsure about yourself and where you stand, because it's literally all subjective. You can't make someone else truly enjoy a song just because you want them to. But apparently it has become so normalized to seriously bash others for not knowing what good music is just because they don't agree with your opinion. Like what? I know that I can jokingly say things like get some taste, or this is a banger, listen and learn, but please know I never seriously mean that you have to agree with me. They are only my opinions based on my subjective view. For things like the actual music I am very biased, so I will never pretend to be objectively ranking or talking about it. Neither I nor anyone else has the right to tell you what songs you can or cannot enjoy. Stop making others feel uncomfortable or wrong for simply liking a song you don't. Because everyone had convinced me Goodbye Gone Bad was TXT's worst title track, I was about to exclude it from my top songs of 2022. But when I actually began listening to it again before officially throwing it out, I realized it's so much better than you'll give it credit for. TXT kills this concept just like all the ones they've done before. And when you stop trying to find something wrong with everything and being so judgmental, you'll find that a lot of the things you discredit have so much hidden beauty. So anyways, I like being bad. No, we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to listen to this masterpiece. Thank you.